Well, when I was thinking of doing my master's, I thought that it would be very nice to go to another country, like to a very different culture. And Azerbaijan was like a very friendly country. The programs and all the information was very easy to get, so I decided to come here.
Well, mainly the fact that I studied Turkish at undergraduate. I was very keen to see how different Azerbaijani was and learn a bit of Azerbaijani possibly.
Was the fact that I'm originally from here, and it was really exciting for me to come and explore the city that I'm from.
My major in my Korean university is Turkish, so like we have the opportunity to go to either Turkey or Azerbaijan. And I tried to go to Turkey, but my GPA wasn't really great.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I decided to go to Azerbaijan.
As I have traveled a lot to Europe countries, I wanted to expand my horizons by going somewhere besides European Union, because it's easy to travel in Europe, but it's not that much. You won't go to the other countries, so Caucasus region interests me.
In my university we have a rank, so we choose destination according to our rank. So I have to choose between the destination I had, and I wanted something that I didn't know, and I didn't know anything about Azerbaijan. This country, we don't know a lot about it in France, so I decided to choose Azerbaijan because it was first semester and really it was a place I never went before.
My sister used to study before me here, so she gave me the background I needed.
Favorite thing about Azerbaijan? I will give two things. First is the price, because for when you're foreigners, and especially when you're from, I would say, Western Europe, you can do a lot of things because of the difference of price. So I could discover everything about Baku, and also I love the diversity. There is everything, Russian, Georgian, Azerbaijan. Even if I think it's more in Ada than in the rest of Baku, there is really a lot of people to meet.
Well, there are a few things. I think the people are wonderful. The cuisine, obviously, is glorious, and Baku is a wonderful city.
I would say that is the fact that it is a crossroads of so many cultures, and that is very unique and very spectacular from the place.
But I would say that honestly the hospitality and the friendliness of the people has been really great and inviting.
Maybe the people are really warm.
Favorite thing, tea ceremonies. I'm a tea drinker, and I literally like the whole concept of every time to drink tea. So.
The old city, Taghiyev.
Chaplo.
My favorite food is the lentil soup. I love it because it reminds me of home, because we use lentils, but here they do it better, I have to say.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah, I like the sweetness of it and the nut on it.
Pomidor yumurta. Tomato, so tomato with scrambled eggs, like in breakfast or at the end of the party, it's the best thing.
Kotab, because it's easy to find and it has a good taste.
My favorite food is tendir. The bread, it's so good, so because like it comes before the main dishes, and I like them so much, so like I eat them like before, and I get full before the main dish.
Kutaba, just because I grew up eating those, and this just reminds me of coming visiting my family.
Different in a good way, especially Baku, more glassy, up-notch, and you can see mountains when you go to the regions.
I would say windy, beautiful, historic, and modern.
Mix of the old and the new, and just a lot of culture. The contrast between the old city and the new buildings.
Open-minded, secular, attractive, and easygoing. I mean, people are easygoing.
Land of fire and wind.
Very hospitable, very beautiful, very friendly.
I would say that Azerbaijan is a country with pure people, like they are really happy and like they're not really stressed or nervous.
I would say Baku, because Baku is quite an extraordinary city, I think.
Maybe Shahar, because it's so old, that's something that I've never seen before.
I think the amusement park in the middle of the normal park, there is kind of like there is like Vikings and like roller coasters. The thing, I don't remember the word, but there is a like the thing, the rides Do you get it? Yeah, attractions. Yeah. You don't have to go to the amusement park to ride attractions, and there is like attractions in the middle of like normal park. So I thought that was really cool.
When I traveled to Shakir region and we went to the mountainside, it was like 2 kilometers steep. We went by funicular, and afterwards we saw like I was above the clouds, so it was the first and the foremost, the most beautiful thing.
The oil rigs out in the Caspian Sea and the different kind of buildings that are coming up here.
Karabakh Arsenal Europa League on the 5th of October.
They speak English really well.
I think that the people, the friendliness and how everybody is just always having a smile for you, the staff, the students, the teacher, that's very kind.
Azerbaijani studies. I don't know why I took this subject, but now I know a lot of things about Azerbaijan. Even if it asks a lot of work for the students, it's really interesting. Did they go good?
The atmosphere and environment.
I really liked ADA because it's very international and very welcoming.
To feel safe, you can leave your things and you won't worry about anything. The campus is close. I like how close the buildings in the campus is.
The community here, everyone's very welcoming, and especially like with all the international students, it makes it really nice to have that base where everyone's really excited to have you there.
No, I didn't face any cultural shock.
Alcohol. Consumption of alcohol.
Immediately started from airport. The cab driver take our luggages and put it in his cab. Started to drive like 160 kilometers per hour. So yeah, it was a different experience, and my door wasn't closed. So in the middle of the driveway, I had to a little bit open it and shut it down.
It was at the airport, it was the language. When I had some trouble at the beginning because I didn't speak any word in Russian or in Azeri, I arrived and I was like, what can I do? How can I get to my home? But it was, I found a solution.
They don't stand in line, like they don't wait for like each other.
First cultural shock was definitely the food, because I don't eat lamb, and everything here at the beginning tastes like lamb. It was just the smell of lamb everywhere. That was very shocking for me.
There's really not that many cultural shocks aside from just people really wanting to engage with you and know where you're from and just be able to kind of relate to you.
My country is more Western and trying to integrate in Europe, and you are trying to keep your local perspective. You are not trying to reach what others expect on you. You are trying to be traditional.
As an Italian, I don't think it's that different, to be honest. I think we have a lot in common. Maybe Azerbaijan is a bit more conservative socially, but other than that, I felt pretty at home.
In Korea, their people are really stressed. They're not really friendly to each other, like compared to Azerbaijan.
The food, people overall, we go more to parties. We are less traditional than you, which is a good thing for you, by the way.
In terms of cultures, I would say we're somehow similar because of the Islam, but traditions maybe differ a little bit.
Not that many differences in the sense of just people. I think that like the people is what makes it different, just the culture. But in the same sense, we're all the same people.
It differs a lot. We are Latin, we're very loud people. Here, people is a little bit more calm than Colombians. But the rest of the things are actually a little similar because people is here also as kind as the people in Colombia. But definitely we are more loud and exotic.
Of course.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely I'll miss Azerbaijan.
Yeah, I bet, like, yeah. I will miss this country.
Because it had a huge impact on me.
It is my first exchange experience. I met a lot of incredible people, including locals and internationals, and I will miss them, and I will miss the whole architecture of Azerbaijan.
I will miss the people, that everything is very safe here, very easy to get, very easy to move around. Bogota, my city, is very big. Sometimes it's very messy, but here things are very well organized.
First, because ADA schedule is the best compared to my university. I didn't see everything in Azerbaijan, so I think I will come back because I wanted to do ski in Kuba, to Lankaran, because I met some friends, good friends, and of course I will miss them.
I will miss Azerbaijan because of the warm atmosphere. The people are really friendly to me, and
Azerbaijan is worth visiting at least once in your life, and it was a great experience.
Actually, I have a YouTube channel. I put some videos about Azerbaijan, and I like singing, so like I will be uploading some Azerbaijan covers too, this Azerbaijan song covers too.
I think you should totally come to Azerbaijan to study. It's a wonderful place.
Don't have stereotypes, like Azerbaijan is not like Iran or Iraq, it's really a safe country.
Thank you for being friendly towards internationals and welcoming us and accepting us.